And he's telling me, are you scared to die? Y'all already know that answer. And I'm like, wait. Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hi, my name is Alexisjayda and welcome. Today's notification shout out goes to Sweden. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm so sorry, love. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Te quiero mucho. If you want to be part of the notification squad, all you have to do is just like the video, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and your comment can possibly be the next notification shout out. I hope everyone is having an amazing day, amazing week. So I will be doing a health update very soon, but I'm still kind of very like talking about the situation, and I'm just not ready to talk about it because I get super emotional. I just have like so many emotions, but I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for those who have been keeping me in your prayers, thoughts, and all of the good vibes and all that. And I want to say thank you so much. It really does help me out, and it literally lifts my spirits up. So I just want to say thank you. Today, I want to play with the new Stitch collection. I do have a phone call with them. It's Alexis. You do not have to use it, but if you do, thank you so much. So this is, I say Stitch collection because I don't see Lilo in here at all. Like, it's all Stitch. So I think what they're doing, they're going to come out with a part 2 of the collection, and it's going to be Lilo. If you guys don't know, me and my siblings love Lilo and Stitch. My mom has Ohana and my brother has Nobody Gets Left Behind or Forgotten on his back. And yeah, so anytime Stitch comes up, it's a very sentimental thing for me. I'm so excited that we get to play. All right, let's sit back, relax. Let's get to today's story time. Grab a drink because it's gonna be a long one. Do you love when coffee just tastes like good? All right, you guys, let me know what you guys are doing. If you guys are cooking, if you guys are cleaning, if you guys are working out, if you guys are driving, if you guys are working, I would like to know down below. And just let me know how you guys have been doing, how you guys have just been living. Just let me know. I want to know all the chismes, all that good stuff. I will be doing a video making the shrimp cocktail. You guys have been asking me, so I will be doing that. And I will see if Babe will record his version of shrimp cocktail so we can have like both of them. So I promise I will be doing that as well. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. And let's get into today's story time. Boom. Chicka bing, bing, chicka bing, bing. All right. Ow. Ow. You guys hear that? It's my thighs. Anytime it gets a little bit like hot, I bust out the shorts because I'm like, yeah. So we left off. There's new characters. Ray, who keeps like eyeballing me. He's a little bit too friendly for me. All right. Then we have Maria, which is his wife. She's already giving me a hole, looking at me like, you know, she's one of them. Then we have Queen Reina, and she's super sweet. We have Emily, Mark, and Junior. Those are the teenagers, and they are all in town visiting. Sam came back. Everyone is acting like, oh, things are back to normal. Nothing happened, that kind of thing. We go to the park because the kids want to play while the shrimp cocktail that I made is marinating. We go to the park. I go to the restroom, do a little because yeah, I feel like it was deserved. I felt stressed. While I'm in there, this little boy named Paco keeps picking on Munchkin. Emily and Paco are related. They're just on that time, okay? Munchkin, he's about it, but he's not really about it because he just wants to play. Paco and Munchkin end up fighting. I have to take Munchkin back home. Mr. Peach is mad because Munchkin is crying and he's like sad. He thinks I'm just on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not on my phone. Ray defends me. I go and get Munchkin showered. Emily says that it's Munchkin who's the problem. Miss Peach is giving Paco ojo, and it's just like anything that little boy asks, she is just like annoyed. Like, doesn't want to hear him talk. And Mrs. Peach don't hide it, which is so freaking awkward. All right, so as we're downstairs now, the kids are all showered, squeaky clean, we're going to start passing out the shrimp cocktail. Tommy calls me and tells me I'm outside. How about it? Just kidding. She says she's outside and tells me if I don't come outside, she's gonna come knock on the door. So that's where we're at. There's so much more I wanted added, but if you guys really want like the full breakdown, I will link the previous story time down below. Guys, look, I bought this at Ross, $4.99. I think I'm gonna use it just to like the whole like vibe. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, that's cute. You know, my favorite references that we use with Stitch, but mine is Lilo, no. So cute. Like, look at that. That is cute. But yeah, that's my favorite. Lilo, no. I don't know why. I always say when the kids are acting up and they're gonna do something, I'm always like, Lilo, no. Like, Mom, stop, you're not funny. And it's like, really? Because I really am. All right, so that's where we're at. And let's get into the chisme. All right, so I'm on the phone and I'm like, oh my gosh, because Tommy starts with like, you better hurry up, I'm gonna go to the door. And I really hated how she was always hot. There's no talking, but she already knows because I was gonna start and be like, I said, you know. So I try in the moment to like, okay, understand. And so I tell her, I'm like, okay, well, I'm serving some food, I don't give a f what you're doing, hurry the up, like gangsta all the way up here. And I'm like, okay what? And I'm like, ugh. It's so hard because it was really hard and still is not to give an attitude back. Like it really is. I'm trying really hard to not always meet everybody with their attitude to that level, because I could be honky-dory up here, I shouldn't have to match your energy and bring it down here, you know what I mean? So you're honky-dory up here, person's mad down here, why you want to go down to that level? It just ruins it. And then, you know, if you're the type where it's like, oh, it won't bother me, cool. Me, it's really hard, you know? It's really hard. So anyways, I tell her, okay, I'll be out there in a minute. No, now. I don't know why she's all mad, and I'm pretty sure it's because my mom probably all of a sudden is like, no, bring her. And Tommy is scared of my mom, okay? There's times where she will act like she like a little chingona, but at the end of the day, scared of my mama, because my mom literally turns into the Hulk. Like she scares dogs, you know what I'm saying? A pit bull one time tried to attack my sibling, and my mom like barked back at it and was like yelling at it. It whimpered and ran, you know? So my mom's she's just that girl, you know? So I turn to Mr. Peach and I tell him that my aunt's here, that I gotta go, and he says, no, you told me, no, like he's already starting. I really can't hear everything he's saying because my ears are starting to go beep. Like it's just, I can't. If you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, there's a video of I'm getting ready with my children. Watch it, and it literally feels like I'm just, a lot of you guys are like, Jade, I'm overstimulated watching it. That's how it was too, where it's like I feel like so many people are always talking, and I think that's why I can like deal with my kids when they like overstimulate me. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes where I'm just like I can't, and it's just too much. It overstimulates my husband. My husband be like, oh my god, walk away, run away, like go over there so like they can leave you alone. But to me, I'm like, this is nothing, you know what I mean? Like touching my face, all of that, because like I guess in a way in my head I'm like, they're gonna grow up one day and it's just gonna be me and him, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's weird, right? And I'm probably talking like hecka because I got some cosita right here, I'm so sorry. But anyways, so I'm like trying to listen to him, and I'm just like, oh my god, like stressed out. Munchkin is like telling me like, Alexis, sit right here. And then I got Reina, I'm like, oh, que bueno, Alexis, this tastes really good. I'm like, oh, gracias. And I'm just like vibrating because I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we hear a, oh, my heart goes to my ass, and I'm so scared because I'm like, why would you come to the door? You didn't even give me enough time. Like you knew what you were gonna do, and you were just, oh my god. So I'm like really nervous. Mr. Peach looks at me, he's like, who is it? And I was like, it's my tia, like I gotta go. And he's like, I know, Alexis, like I don't know why, like you tell me one thing and then you're doing another. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And he tells me that he doesn't like people just showing up to his house, that he's already told me before. See, perdóname, I understand. He's like, I know. Ray opens the door, and it's Spice. Calls over me like, Alexis. And you know what I appreciated about Ray is that he would say my name. He wouldn't say Alexis. And it makes me so mad, you guys, because till this day I will hear, and you know what's funny? I can call myself that, you know, but I hate it when other people do it because I'm just like, why? That's not how I introduced myself. I wasn't like, oh, my name's Alexis. No, I introduced myself and said my name was Alexis. Hi, my name's Alexis, you know. And it's just like, I don't get it. But yeah, so Ray's like, Alexis. Now I'm not gonna lie, he did switch it up here and there and be like, Alexis, but he would call me Alexis more than Alexis. And I get it, because like when you hear someone else call someone by their name that they call them, they start to like say it too. Only a few fam bam call me Jade, and I think those are the ones who have been with me for like 10 plus years. And my niece and my brothers are like the only ones who really call me Jade. My mom calls me by my full name when I'm in trouble, but I think that's why him and Reina started saying Alexis, is because they hear Mr. Peach, you know. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's like a side note. So he calls me over and he's like, your friend's at the door, mija, like it's okay, I'll help. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like so scared because I'm like, why are y'all here? Like, why are y'all here? And Spice just looks like mad as f. And I'm pissed off, and I start getting mad inside because I'm like, why the f do you have an attitude, bitch? But then I like think, you know, my little SpongeBob people in my brain are like, oh, because Tommy's probably being mean to her. But at the end of the day, that's not my problem. That's not my problem, bitch, at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't like that. When someone's already in a mood and they want to take it out everybody, go take it out on yourself. Go lock yourself in the room. Algo. You know what I mean? Like, leave me alone. I watched the door and I literally just, hey, sorry, I was just finishing up. And Spice like, yeah. So we go outside, close the door. She's like, Tommy's hot. Just get in the car and go see your mama so we can get it done. Like, I don't care if you don't want to, da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, like I'm trying not to hear her, and again my ears going beep. I hate when it does that, because I feel like if I move this way, if I move that way, maybe it'll stop going you know what I mean? I'm hoping it would. Tommy is in the car and she's just lighting up, and she's just like mad, and I can see her foot, her thigh, her foot shaking from here, like the whole car going like that. So I sit in the front and I leave the door open. She's like, close it, we're leaving. I was like, no, we're not. I told you I didn't want to see my mom and that I had things that I'm doing. I don't give a f. Your mom says I better take you, or else. I'm like, or else what? Like, what is she gonna do? She's in a cell. What is she gonna do? So me and Tommy keep going back and forth, and she's telling me like, I'm tired of you thinking that you could do whatever the f you want. You're a kid at the end of the day. Get in the car, because I will call the cops and I'll blow this whole thing down. She's like, and you'll be with me. And I was like, with you? She's like, yeah, your mom already. So my mom had I'm not gonna tell you now because I don't want to spoil it. My mom had did something where if something were to go left, Tommy would get me. So I get pissed and I'm like, what? So this whole time I could have been with you, but you want me here? What? So I try to flip it, because in actuality I didn't want to be with Tommy. Like, I really didn't. There's a lot of things that I don't include, but I didn't want to be with Tommy at the time because it was just too much. I would have got pregnant sooner if I was with Tommy. You know what I mean? You know? So she's like, tell me, no, don't flip it. Don't flip it. I was like, no, I'm gonna flip it. No, I'm gonna flip it. Because duh, like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I try to play the basketball while it's in my court? Like, why wouldn't I? So we're yelling back and forth, and I'm telling her I don't want to go. Like, why don't I want to see her? Even when she was out, she didn't want to make time for me, but she wanted to make time for that stupid son of a bitch. She's like, you need to let that go. You need to let that go. I was like, I'm never gonna let it go. And isn't that funny? Because I never did, and I never will, because I won't. Because to me, it's still nasty. It's still nasty, and it still infuriates me because, oh, y'all, it could have been handled when it needed to be handled, and I'm so irked. I know we can't go back in time, and I know it's like I keep repeating it. I appreciate y'all for letting me repeat it, because it's something that I'm hoping one day when I say it, it won't take me back at all, you know? And I feel like I've gotten better at that, because a lot of you guys have pointed out like, oh, you don't cry no more when you talk about it. Remember when you couldn't even talk about it? And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool, because yeah, y'all are right, you know? So she's telling me like I need to like leave it alone and pretty much like just dead it. I was like, I'm never gonna dead it, like, especially because like it's not like if nothing changed, like it's not like if anything is better. So we're fighting, and Spice tries to like chime in and tell her like, why does she even have to go? It's true. She says my mom's name, don't give a f about her. When she's out here, she's either with you or she's either doing whatever, but she ain't spending time with her. Like, why she gotta go? Tommy tells her to shut the f up, that she ain't talking to her, and she's talking to her. She would know. I'm like, I'm not going. So if you want to, go ahead, call the cops, but I'm not going. Like, I don't care. I'm not going, Tommy. And so I step out, and Tommy's like, get in the car right now before I walk to the door and get you. Get over here now. Because I told her I'm running. I was like, I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm not going to go. So I close the door. She rolls down the window and she tells me like, Alexis, I'm not playing this game. Get in the car. And I was like, I'm not playing no game, and I'm not getting in the car. I'm not going. I don't want to go. If she wants me to go, I will go tomorrow. I'm not going today. I shouldn't have to stop having fun and the plans that I already have because now my mom wants to see me. Tommy then tries to like change her tone and says it's because my mom's having a hard time in there adjusting. She doesn't know what she's gonna get out, and she just keeps thinking about you. She just keeps thinking about you. It pissed me off when everybody in my life that would talk to my mama would tell me she always thinks about you. She's always talking about you, Jade. Like, she is. She's always talking about you. You're the first thing she asks about. You're the first thing she da-da-da. You're her first. You're her first. You're her first. You're her first. That's crazy. So I didn't care, and she was really trying to like soften her voice and like talk to me, and I did not care. Like, it literally made me want to like flip the car if I could and just like go Hulk, because I didn't like how they try to make me feel bad because like, oh, she needs to feel comfortable so she can adjust in there. Why? She don't care if I'm comfortable trying to adjust with my demons. She don't care, because when she's laid up with the piece of she don't care. She's not thinking like, oh, I wonder what she's doing right now. I should check on her right now. No, she's too busy. But now since she's not busy enough, now she can think about me. And it just really irked me because I really hated how like she would use that excuse, and they would really believe it. They'd be like, oh my god, yeah, you're right. Like, oh my god, you do care about her. Let me go and get this for you. Let me just go pluck her out for you real quick. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And it sucks because like me and Tommy, when we were good, we were good. But it sucked because when it came to my mom, that's a ride or die for my mom. Like, literally a ride or die for my mom. Anything my mom said, she was like, yes. And even if she didn't agree on it, they would like fight, but they wouldn't cut each other off. I don't know. they're either lovers in another timeline or family or something, because I honestly believe that's her soulmate. And soulmates don't have to necessarily be of same sex, you know? We're going back and forth, and I start walking, and Tommy's like screaming my name. Alexis, I will go and get you. I will go and get you. I'm like, okay, like I'm not going to go. Like I'm not going to go. Now I'm looking back at the house, and everyone's like looking through the window, could see, because like we're screaming, we're yelling. And I'm like, great. Like I'm gonna probably have to go because Mr. Peach is gonna be pissed. Like he's gonna be super mad that I created all this mess, and then I'm gonna go in there and what? Be all honky-dory and be like, oh yeah, that's just part of my life. That's me, you know? Little Lizzie McGuire moment, like, ugh. So I can see everyone peeking out, looking, and I'm like, great. I go to the door, Mr. Peach walks out, and he's like, Alexis, está bien, see if you need to go. I don't know why you lied to me and told me that your mom was in Wendover. And I was like, because it's embarrassing. I don't want you to like always think that like my mom's like a bad person, because like I know there's good in her. She's just really confused right now. Like something's mentally wrong with her. And he's telling me like, no, it's okay, mija. Like just go see your mom, because at the end of the day, that's your mom. I remember when my husband's mom gave me that same speech of that's your mom. I would have to like argue with his parents, because they really hated how I didn't have a relationship with my mom, and they wanted me to have the relationship with my mom, and I was like, no. And they probably were just like, damn, she's a little ass. And I would have to explain, and even if I explained, they literally just looked at me and were like, still talk to your mom. I was just like, what? This is crazy, y'all. No, I don't want to talk to her. Like, no. His parents really were like, and what? Talk to your mom. That's your mama. Crazy. They really were like, when I was like, no quiero. They didn't understand where I was like, no, it's too much. Anybody else, kids go to them and they have a full parent out there talking to them, but the kids are like, no, I need to go and tell mom. Like, boy, this color is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Yes, that is beautiful. So after his little pep talk, I'm like, great, now I have to walk back, and she's gonna be like, when. So of course I walk back and I tell her, I'm like, I'm just gonna go. She's like, why? Because your little boyfriend? I'm like, that's gross that you even said that. Like, for real, like that's nasty. Like, what's wrong with you? Because like, for real, like what kind of joke is that? She's like, calm the down. I sit in the back with Spice. Spice ends up getting out and gets in the front, and I'm just sitting in the back, and I'm pissed, y'all. I'm just like missing out on shrimp cocktail just because like all of a sudden she wants to like play house, and I'm just like mad this whole ride, and I'm pissed. And the whole time I keep thinking like Mr. Peach is going to write me. Like I just know he's going to write me and say something. He's probably going to fire me because why I'm a bruja. And I already knew. Like I already knew it was coming, because I could just sense it, where it's just like I didn't just embarrass myself, I embarrassed the family. Just kidding, his family. 20 minutes into the drive, and he writes me, Alexis, we need to talk. And I was like, yeah, yo sé, I already know you want to fire me. He's like, no, we just need to discuss the situation moving forward, because it's a lot and it's just too much. And the whole time I'm mad, because I'm like, it's too much for you? You a grown ass person. It's too much for you. How much do you think it is for me? So I'm mad, because I'm like, the audacity. Waves All the Way is so freaking gorgeous. So I'm like pissed. So my phone keeps going ding ding ding. Tommy is like, silence your phone already, because I don't want to be hearing that shit. So I silence it. And some of y'all are gonna be like, yeah, it's different when it's like your own family's problem, like you're a stranger. I get it. I'm going through the same thing in my head, where it's like, it don't matter, because at the end of the day, it's my problems affecting them, their image, even if it's like a the way to understand it. Like I get it, like for real, I really do. So it's like whatever. So I just tell him, okay, like I'm not gonna even have to deal with the situation, like okay, whatever, like I'm just gonna try to figure it out. And I now that I know that Tommy has some stuff, like whatever, cool, I'll just stay with Tommy and just like write it out with her, or I'll just go stay with my grandma, like, and like work it out there, like whatever. Like I'm just like moody as y'all, because why are we doing this yet again? Like and I'm like, just while things were going good, I got my pads, I got my underwear, I got my freaking mascara, and now I got to part from it. Like, ooh, and that's so weird to hear, right? But no, y'all, I was so livid in this diary entry where I was laughing so hard, and then I started crying, because the way I was so happy about those 3 things, and I was so mad that I was gonna have to leave it behind, and it trips me out where I'm just like, but like it was everything to me, where I was just like, dang, I can't ever like have nothing. Like it made me so angry, where I was just like, we were going good, and then I'm gonna have to part with my underwear and my mascara. Like, am I gonna get that back? And it's so weird, right? But because it messes with me. And I understand it, you know, therapy, talking with like friends and stuff like that, understanding where it's just like why I would hold on to things like that. Like before I didn't understand it, but like now as I'm reading it and I have a different perspective of things, is because like I was always so used to like, okay, on to the next, or like the stepdad always throwing away everything, like y'all throwing away everything. My Tweebirds, you guys don't know how much I go out there and I just push her and like hear him sing. It just like really messed with me, because I'm just like, dang, I just want to be able to like feel like I'm good, like someone's not gonna just come and blow it up because they got a wild, you know, hair up their ass and all of a sudden this, all of a sudden that. So you already know I'm gonna move. Tommy tries telling me, did you silence it? And I said, did you hear it? Alexis, don't be giving me no fucking attitude. I don't know why you're so fucking mad, all because your mom wants to see you and you can't be out there playing house. Y'all, I was so mad because it literally was like, what? You know you're wrong for that. Like, you know you're wrong. It's because they really did think that they were right. Like, you're not right for that. You know that's not it. You know that's not it. And let's say it's because like, yeah, I am mad because I have to go out there because like I want some sense of like normalcy. Is that how you say it? I'm pissed that we have to sit here and play pretend that she gives a all of a sudden. Like, let's just pretend, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I'm mad. She keeps telling me like, I'm not the one. In my head, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. And you're never gonna be the one. You're never gonna be the one. That's why all your baby daddies play you the way they do, because you're never the one. So I'm just thinking about all this like mean stuff in my head, and I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to look at her. I am pissed. We finally arrive. She tells me to get out, and I tell her, no, you can go first. I don't want to see her first. You could tell her I don't want to see her either. She slams the door, and I just stay in the back. Spice goes in, and I'm just left in the back seat, and I'm just like fuming. Like, I'm so mad. I say this a lot. I didn't know how to regulate my emotions, you guys, because I constantly felt like I was hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And I was just so mad. Like, honest, I was so angry that I was missing out on the shrimp cocktail, the mascara, pads, undies. And I was so mad because I just kept thinking about how Munchkin was like, sit with me. And how Paco and him had gotten into that little scuffle. And I just wanted to be there. Like, why was I here? Felt like I was just getting plucked out of convenience, and it literally pissed me off like so bad. I was chilling. So me and the ex start messaging. He's trying to hang out. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's hang out, because I probably can't go back to the Peaches for a while or until tomorrow or something, because they're probably like pissed off at me. And it's all valid. I just kept thinking it's all valid, because that would be so annoying to have company over and for me to be out there arguing, talking all this, all that. They're just probably like super embarrassed of me. They're probably just like, just leave. You need to leave, you know? So he asks me if I have any plans. He misses me, the whole yada yada yada. I tell him I'm with Tommy, but as soon as I get dropped back off, that he could just pick me up at the corner. Okay, cool, whatever, things are going good there. Time passes, Tommy finally comes back out. She's pissed. She's like super mad, and I already know I'm gonna feel it. Like, I already know I'm gonna have to hear it. She opens the door and asks me if I want to see her or not, and I said nope. So she just slams the door. Spice gets in the front and tells me, well, your mom doesn't want to see you either. I was like, cool. Tommy is so mad. What do you mean cool? What do you mean? Do you not know your mom's in there? Do you not give up? Your mom's in there? Blah, 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 blah. And I told her, I feel safer when she's in there. I feel like, okay, cool. I feel safe. Nothing's gonna happen to her. Like, I feel more comfortable. I feel better knowing that she's in there because nothing will happen to her. They will watch her. She tells me that I'm fucking stupid, that she can't believe that, and none of her kids would want her in jail. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Because her kids did not like her. Like, are you sure about that? Like, are you sure about that? She gets mad and she's like, I'm gonna ask you one more time, do you want to see her or not? And I said no. We pull off and we go to get some McDonald's, and I'm like, okay, look, are we not gonna go home? Like, I don't want McDonald's, I want a shrimp cocktail. Why do I have to have this? She asked me if I want anything and that we're going to be out here for a while because she scheduled another visit to see my mom. She's like, I'm just going to take your visit. And I said, okay, cool. I get a plain cheeseburger and we literally are out there for like 3-4 hours. She sees my mom again, tells me that my mom's really sad that I don't want to see her, that she would really want to see me. If I could just please just see her for like 5 minutes so she rests good at night. And I'm like, no. I was so mad because I'm like, I really hate how they're like, oh, we want to make sure she's comfortable. We want to make sure she's comfortable. And I was just pissed. Like, I hated how how I don't even want to say it. It just made me angry. So I said no. She tells me to get out of the car anyways, that I'm not gonna be waiting in the car while she's in there with my mom. And I'm like, okay. So I get out and me and Spice are just in the waiting room while Tommy is trying to make my mom feel better and giving her updates. And just I just feel like it was so much where it's too much. It's too much. She comes out again. Are you sure? And I said, yep. She's like, I'm pretty sure if you would see her, you would feel so bad because how she looks. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, she got her ass beat? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, just the way she looks. Like, she's in her right state of mind now. I'm like, of course she is. Of course she is. She tells me, are you sure? Because you're probably gonna feel bad later on. And you know what? I probably wouldn't have, but I feel like she jinxed it and put that idea in my brain, you know? And it made me so mad because I was like, que fea, que yeah. She huffs and puffs and goes back to finish the conversation with my mom, and she comes out and tells us like, let's go, hurry up, like let's go. I don't know why you guys are not ready. Like, girl, shut up. You barely got out. We barely seen you. Like, shut up. You're like hot for no reason. Like, shut up. Damn. We'll make our way to the car. She's talking to Spice and saying like, oh, she looked so sad and so miserable and no one gives a damn. She's not in her right state of mind, and just keep saying it over and over that like my mom has a mental issue, that like she doesn't know why we don't understand it. And I get it. I get it. Okay. For a long time I would give my mother grace a lot when it came to her dealing with her demons, but it was so hard because I'm not gonna get into it. It was just really hard. I just felt like some of it was out of convenience, and that's just how I felt, you know? So she keeps talking about how my mom looks sad and that pretty much like I'm a little bitch because I didn't see her, and now my mom's gonna be up at night thinking about me, how horrible these people treat me, blah blah blah. And I'm just sitting there like, yup, like, stop talking. And I'm just having these conversations in my brain because I don't like, what, how you want me to feel bad? Like, I was just so irritated. So I asked her like, are you taking me home now? She's like, nope, I'm gonna do whatever the I gotta do, and then I'll take you home. And I was like, okay, because I'm not going straight to the peaches, bitch. Like, okay, whatever, cool, fine. But I was kind of stressed out because it was like pressing me about like, what time? I'm not just gonna be like waiting around for you, like, what time? And it was irking me so bad because it literally, like, I shouldn't have made plans, and it made me so mad because I'm like, why did you even make plans? Because now he's gonna be bugging like, oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that, and just annoying for no reason. And I did it to myself because I would reach out, talk to him, make plans, and it's like, for what? You're not done yet. You're not ready. Like, what are you doing? You're not talking to someone who got sent and is like, oh yeah, like, she don't have a car, she can't be out here just like zooming and doing this and doing that. Like, what? So we end up going to a few stores. She has me wait in the car. She said, since you don't want to get out to see your mom, you can stay in the car. I was like, okay. Oh, I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad because I was like, oh my god, I really wanted to window shop. Like, why can't I window shop? Just because like you want to throw fit and want to be like, oh, poor my mom. Because honestly felt like it wasn't even a big deal. Like, what's the big deal? Because I didn't want to talk to her, because I didn't want to see her. Like, what's the big deal? Like, why are they making it such a big deal? Ooh. And I really kept just like sitting there thinking like, am I an a-hole because I didn't want to see her? Like, am I really an a-hole because of it? Like, is my feeling for not wanting to see her not valid? Like, so I was just sitting there trying to parent myself. Like, is this wrong? Is this wrong to feel this way? She go back in the car. We went to another store. I get out. She's like, what the doing? Like, you're not getting out. You didn't want to see your mom, so you're not gonna get out. And I was like, I need to go pee. Like, I'm not gonna pee myself. She's like, Alexis, what the are you doing? Get back in the car. I was like, I'm not gonna pee myself. I'm not gonna get a UTI just because you want me to sit in the car. So I get out, use the restroom, and she's right outside by the restroom, and she's like, now go back to the car now, because I'm not playing this game with you. And I was like, okay. So go back outside. She had locked the car, so I have to wait by the car, and she takes her sweet ass time. So I go back in there looking for her. She's mad that I'm looking for her, and she's like, what the f are you doing? And I was like, you locked the car, I can't get back in the car. So wait by the car. And I was like, okay, Tommy. So I go back outside, I wait by the freaking car. She eventually comes out. She's laughing with Spice, and she's like, not so smart, huh? I was like, okay. I was like, what do you want? Like, I was so mad because I really wanted to fight her, because it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you over here being such a crybaby because I didn't want to see my mom? Like, that's my business why I didn't want to see my mom. Like, you're so weird. So we kind of get into it because I call her weird, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, don't sit here and try to make me feel stupid and talk to me in that tone, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm not one of these little friends of yours. And I'm like, okay, Tommy, like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I didn't want to see my mom. You asked me. What was the point of asking me? We're going back and forth. Spice tells her like, well, she's not wrong. She gets yelled at. Well, she's not wrong. She gets yelled at again. And I'm just like, we get in the car and now she's driving me to Mr. Peaches. She's a little quiet. So I'm like, okay, she probably feels stupid because like I made a valid point. Like, why are you doing all this? Like, it's so weird. I just keep telling her like her kids hate her. And that's a soft spot for her because she knows she could have done things differently. So she hated when I would bring them up and she would like tell me that she was going to kick my teeth in because of it. And I was like, but am I wrong? But am I wrong? But am I wrong? And come to find out in 2025, I wasn't wrong. Sorry, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. So we get close to the house and she like tells me that she wants her money for like what I owe her and stuff, and that she's not going to be sitting here babying me since I want to be talking like I'm grown, that I better handle like I'm grown. And I'm like, okay. So before we were getting there, I was already texting the ex like, hey, we're gonna be there, park around in the back so that I can sneak, blah 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 blah. He's like, okay. And he already texted me that he was already there. So I was like, okay, cool, because I already knew the Peaches were like pissed, and it's a huge thing with them with the whole like having to look good, especially because how like they didn't want nothing to be said about them not being together and all of that, right? And I was like, oh. And you guys want to know what I kept repeating in the entry? I was so pissed about that shrimp cocktail, like so pissed. I really wanted it, and I made sure I took my time with it, and I was just so pissed because I was like, damn it, you took your time and you still get to have nothing. So she's still cussing me out, telling me, you think you're so bad, you're such a little, you know, this and little that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever you say about me, I don't care. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I don't give a f, and I'm gonna prove her wrong, insinuating my mother. And she's like, you see, you have no respect. I would never talk to my mama like that. And I was like, what are you talking about? You literally dog your mom all the time. That's me though. And I'm like, okay, so why are you gonna sit here and lie and then contradict yourself? Like, it makes no sense. And she would get so mad. And she's like, oh, just because you think you know a few big words that you're f***ing bad, huh? And I was like, no, that's not even a big word. What are you talking about? Like, I was so annoyed, and I could see Spice like like going like that, like where she was trying so hard not to laugh. So Tommy would get mad and like boom, like punched her hard in her arm. Was like, oh, you think she's fucking huh, bitch? Then join her, huh? She was just hurt. She felt stupid. She felt dumb. She didn't know what to do. Like, honestly, I think she was just missing my mama and didn't know how to act. She didn't know how to regulate her emotions. Honestly, I think that's what it was, where I was just like, bitch, you want a hug? Because it was too much and she was just wrong. Loud and wrong. For what? Like, it just made no sense to me. Or it's just like, Tommy, calm down. You think you're gonna get cookies acting like this? Like, what do you think is gonna, you know? So we're still going back and forth, and I get a message from the ex saying like, question mark. My heart starts beating because I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna get annoyed. And like, God forbid he gets annoyed, right? God forbid he gets upset, Alexis. God forbid, no. It irritated me so much how I was like, I see. I really wish I could go back. And I know you guys get mad that I say it. I wish I could go back and beat my ass. Maybe that's why I would get in so many fights. Because it was my future self being like, go back to past self and get your ass beat. Gonna run up and get your ass beat. You know, get your ass beat. I think the blue is cute. So I text him that I'm still talking to Tommy. He tells me to tell her to shut up. Tell her to shut up. That means you have a date. I was like, laugh out loud, like, I'm not gonna say that, you know? But no, like, you're thinking like, oh, he's being funny. No, he's being serious. Like, this was his way of thinking like, oh yeah, she's gonna listen to what I tell her. She's gonna do what I, like, he was on some like weirdo all the time where he wanted that type of like stupid control and be like, yeah, she listened to me, yeah, good girl type fucking thing. Como pendeja hay veces que like, yeah, I would, you know, and I would like get in trouble, and it was so weird and wrong. Like, I remember one time his brother-in-law asked me something and I was like, oh, I can't because I gotta ask. I remember thinking like, oh, that's so cute that I said that. And his brother-in-law, who had to been like 40 or something, right, was like, he's not the boss of you. That's what he says. He's not the boss of you. Like, he was very like, what? Like, why would you say that? I remember him looking over at his wife like, you need to talk to your brother. But did they? No. Supposedly. But no, they would only check that motherfucker when they wanted him to babysit, and he was like, no. Side note, sorry. I get a little flustered. So yeah, he's telling me like, oh yeah, tell her to shut up. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say that. And he's like, oh, then you don't love me. Tell her to hurry up. If you don't tell her this, then I mean you can't be together. I'm like, okay. Because I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth in this moment and be like, no this, no that. Okay. What do you mean okay? So me and him started like arguing. So I'm like arguing with her, and I'm like, I literally could text like this. Cause like, you know what I mean? I already knew like how to like do it and stuff like this. I'll be like talking to her. And I was like, She was getting so annoyed with me because I was doing both. And I was like, and I was telling her, like, are you done? Are you done? No, I'm not done. Does it look like I'm done? Am I not still talking? I'm like, okay, well, like, I need to go inside. Like, I have a curfew. I don't give a what you have. So she was getting so angry at me. She was like, yes, that I wasn't like getting it, you know? And I was just being a little shit. I probably raised her blood pressure like hella because she just wanted me to get it. She just wanted me to like understand what she was saying and that be that. Like no ifs or buts, no no nothing. Like just get it and that be that. She was so freaking mad at me. And I was like, you know, not getting it. And it was already late. Like Mr. Peach already had texted me like, if you can't come back tonight, it's fine. I can just go get you in the morning. We still need to talk. So that was his way of pretty much just being like, it's okay, stay out, you know? Don't worry. Whatever. Probably because he didn't want me coming home hella late, whatever they were doing. So Spice says that they had to go do a run and that's the only thing that gets Tommy's attention. And he's like, you know what, whatever, get the out, get the out. And I was like, okay. Oh girl, oh, I swear to God, one of these days I'm gonna whoop your ass. I swear to God, you hear me? And I was like, okay. And Spice like, hey Lex, like chill it, like it's too much, like quit. And I was like, okay. And she just like looks at me ugly. And I'm like, what do you guys want me to say besides okay? I know I was being a smart ass, okay? For those who don't get my smart assness, I was being a smart ass, okay? There's sometimes you don't even gotta say okay. It's just like, and just keep going, you know? But I knew doing the okay. I was pushing it and I knew better. Like, and I know I hate saying that too, with the whole like, I knew better, but I did. And I was just pressing because I didn't care. I was just like, okay. Whatever, do what you gotta do. Cool story. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just like, whatever happens happens. And no, because it would have ended bad. Tommy's a little crazy. Okay, so I get out and she just like speeds off and I'm like, okay, cool, because I don't even gotta fake it. I can just walk straight to where I need to go. So I go around and he's just sitting there and he looks annoyed that he had to wait. Like he just looks so irritated. I get in the car right away. I start with apologizing, like, I'm so sorry that I took so long. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Again, I wish I could just go back and just beat my ass. Just beat my ass, please. He tells me that it's okay, I just have to make it up to him, and I'm like, of course. Yeah, we ended up going to that park because he needed to wait for a friend to bring him something. He did a lot of stuff. And just Lex was just so dumb. Lex was so dumb. I wish I could share more, but it's just like so scary because I'm like, I don't know what I could share about that, you know? So we're at this park and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go swing on the swings. He was like, yeah, whatever, do what you can do. His friend eventually ends up pulling up and I'm on the swing and I'm like trying to think like, oh, I'm gonna create a little cute little moment, be like, oh my God, we're in a movie, swinging, wee, you know, thinking not like I'm being cute and stuff. And you know what's funny? When I go to this park now and I see little kids doing what the I was doing, I just want to like go home now. Nasty ass, go up. Like, I get so freaking like, I know what you're doing, you know? He eventually comes around and starts pushing me and we had our little cute moments, you know, being cute, pushing me, comes from behind me, and then she's like kissing me and I'm just like melting on the freaking swings, just melting. So I'm like, oh my God, how cute. Starts to push me again, then he'll stop and then he'll like give me kisses and then I'll kind of like turn away because I get a little shyness, pulls me back and we're just playing on the swings. Comes in front, stops, and full on like just like starts kissing me, pulls me off the swing, and I'm like, oh dang, this is getting like really intense. Like, oh dang. Go to like the restroom place, we start kissing, start having a little moment. I hear giggling. Okay, I hear giggling and I hear my heart goes to my booty because I'm like, oh my God, like this is embarrassing, like, oh my gosh. Start getting scared. I hear a girl say, I think there's somebody in there, and I don't really recognize the voice because I'm like, and I'm getting kind of like, he's not even trying to stop. He whispers in my ear, be louder, and I'm like, that is so weird. That is on some weirdo stuff. Like, what? Skew you? What? Don't come again? What? So I'm like really trying to hear the voice, like who is there, you know? Because I'm like, what? Like, who is that? And I just keep hearing like giggling, like no, there's somebody in there. And he keeps telling me like, oh, like be loud. That was his thing. When he knew that there was like an audience, be loud. Instant turn off. Instantly. instant. It was just like, I'm good, okay? I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, a nar. So he like starts getting mad because like I'm not gonna be loud, and he bites my neck like super duper hard, and I'm like, ow. So I start getting annoyed. He's like, why are you acting up? Why are you acting up right now? I hate when you get like this. I'm like what? Because I don't want to be loud? Like, you're weird. He would get mad when I would call him weird, and that was just in my vocabulary. Everybody, if you act weird, weird, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, it is what it is. These are cute. This is cute. It goes with my shirt. That's cute. Oh, that was cute. Look how cute this is. And it matches perfectly with my shirt. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. So he starts getting mad. I'm like, what the f is wrong with you? And I like start, you know, putting my stuff back on because I'm like, no. And I can hear girls giggling like, oh, no, there is someone in there. And they start like hitting the door. And if you guys don't know, playground restrooms, they're loud. So it's a lot like boom, boom, boom. So I'm not gonna lie, get a little startled. I'm like, who the f is that? Like, I start getting mad and stuff. And so the girl starts yelling back at me like, come out here, do something then. I'm like, all right then, bitch, I'm going. He starts getting upset, and he was like, oh, like, you're just gonna leave like we weren't doing something? And I was like, yeah, we were, but then you made it about you, and you want be louder. And he gets mad because like I'm mimicking him. He would hate when I would get like mis huevos, and he would get mad. Very rarely mis huevos would drop, you know what I'm saying? But I was already mad about the whole mom situation and everything, and I feel like it was just like ta 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 ta, and I was just pissed off. Like, what do you mean get louder? Get louder. Like, that's such a fucking nasty, it's an ick. It's a ick. Like, what you mean get louder? Make me get louder then, bitch. So I was mad. I'm like trying to go around him, and he's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, why are you gonna go out there? We don't know who's out there. Me? Ooh, that made me be like, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. I guess my face gave away the look of like, you know, like, you're scared? I'm like, oh, you're scared? But so quick to hit me, huh? You know? So I like move him. He pushes me back and grabs both my shoulders and boom, against the stall. Hard. And I'm like mad because it hurts. And I was always scared of smacking my head. Always scared of smacking my head. So I'm like tightening up because I already knew he was going to throw me hard. And so when he did that, I got mad and I pushed him. I was like, stop fucking hitting me. Stop. You're always hitting me. Stop hitting me. And his face wide-eyed. I would hate when he would make this face of like, oh, I'm scared. And he'd be like, why are you talking so loud? Why are you talking? He's like trying to put his hand over my mouth. I was like, stop. Like, oh, I'm like, I hate you. So I was really mad, and I'm trying to leave the stall. Now the stall was a little bit bigger because this is the handicap stall, you know, forgive me, the handicap stall. And I'm like trying to leave, and he was like, no, like, my baby, like, I'm just trying to talk to you. So like now he's like, you know, and I'm like, no, like, I'm just gonna walk home from here. Like, no, like, I hate when you get like this. Like, oh, like, that just made me feel weird. And he's like, you're really mad because of the, like, be louder. Like, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. And yo, like, I honestly don't know why it got me that mad. Like, it really got me, mad. Like, oh, I don't know, it just gave me asco, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It got me pissed. So I'm like, no, like, stop, like, stop. Like, I was like just getting mad because he was just like I felt like, okay, when he would get like scared of me in those like moments, it made me so mad because it's just like, why couldn't you be nice all the time? You only get like, huh, when I like meet you there. Like, why do I have to be masculine in order for him to be like, okay, like I don't like that. And I hate always having to be masculine, mean to get the reaction of like being treated right, you know what I mean? I don't like that. Like, why can't I just be nice and soft? Why you gotta, you know? So I finally get out. In walks Emily and Sam, and they see me and they start giggling and they run out. And I don't know if I just heard it, but I heard Sam saying, see, I told you, nasty bitch. I get so mad because I was like, what'd you say? Because I'm like, because like now you're really out here trying to like look cool in front of your little cousins, and don't do it because I'll whoop that ass. Like, don't do it. So I ran out there and I was like, what the f did you say, Sam? And she's like, what? I didn't say nothing. And I was like, yes, you did. Yeah, you did. And she repeats what I think I heard. And so I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, you think you're so funny? Okay. And he comes out and he's just sitting there looking all pendejo stupido. And sounds like, oh, hey, like to him. Y'all, I look back, tell me why this motherfucker is smiling. Yeah. And I was like, it's going through my ears, like so loud, and like, oh, it made me so angry, y'all. So I just start walking. Then I hear his footsteps behind me, and I turn around. I'm like, why are you following me? Are you gonna make sure you get home? I was like, what? He's like, I just want to make sure you get home okay. I was like, for what? You don't give a smile over there and go have her be loud. He's like, oh, you're funny, you're so funny. And he like literally starts laughing, and he's like, you're really funny. Don't try to flatter me. I know what I am. Okay, no. So I'm like walking, and I'm like walking a little bit quicker, and he was like, can you stop, like I'm just trying to talk to you, and I can hear like giggling in the distance, and it's Mark, Junior, Emily, Sam, and there's like 2 other individuals, and I can't really see them because they're kind of just like hovered over like this and just like haha, like talking. So like my heart starts to like patter a little bit more because I'm like scared of like who could it be. Trying to walk past her, I was like, man, I just want this night to be over with. Like I'm just so annoyed. Like, oh, like I hate him. And so I'm like walking fast, and he catches my arm, and he like grabs me and just like holds me really, really tight, and he's just like, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And I'm like, no, trying to be all like whatever. And he's just like trying to give me like little besitos, like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I'll get on my knees right now and apologize, and I'm so sorry, like I just missed you, I spent time with you, and we were having so much fun, like I was just trying to be funny, and just like, and I fell for it. I was like, okay, get on your knees right now. And he's like, okay. And he was going to, and I should have let him. But I hated when I would get like, oh, I don't want to embarrass him. I hate that because he was so quick to embarrass me. If the roles were reversed, he would have been like, right now, do it right now. But I stopped him. There were so many times I stopped him of him embarrassing himself because I was like, ew, that's ugly, Alexis. Ew, that's gross. Don't be like that. I hated that. I wish I could go back and just so many times. I just hand around, wrap your hand around the hair, and just boom, like so hard. Sorry, I really just make myself mad. So we're being cute, and he's like, come on, like let's go walk back, like we can go to the car, we can go get some betos. And I'm like, oh my god, you know what? Yes, because I made shrimp cocktail. And he's like, oh, I love your shrimp cocktail, and just like hyping me up, right? And we go to the car, and as we go to the car, Sam comes over to him on his side, and she's like, hey, you think you can like get something for us? And then I just see his eyes look over to Emily, and y'all, oh, I got super like insecure because she's so pretty, and I just knew he was going to do it. Like I just knew, and I just knew he was going to find her attractive. Like, it's okay if I check her out, but if you check her out, like it's a problem. Like I was so mad. Like I just knew it. As soon as she came over, I just knew it. And I was like, oh, she's so pretty. You know, su cuerpo. And I look like such a boy. Like anytime I would feel like fea, I just hear like all the negative comments in my ear, like super loud, like the highest that you could hear. And so Emily walks over, and she's like, hi, and like shakes his hand. And she's like, oh, you think you can get us da 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 da? And he was just like, yeah, like I think I can. Like, why? What do you like to drink? And I'm like mad because like I see how his demeanor is changing, and he's getting like, oh, ha 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 ha. And then he puts his hand on my thigh. I hate when a man finds a woman attractive and then tries to touch you. Don't fucking touch me, bitch. Because now you're just trying to be like, oh, it irritates me. Like, don't touch me. Don't grab my fucking hand. Like, to me, it makes me feel, it don't make me feel like, oh my god, like he's being cute. No, I don't know what it is. But like it makes me mad. Don't do it. So they're like asking like, oh, can you do this? And he looks over at me. He's like, well, if Alexis says it's okay. Why the f are you gonna put that on me? Why the f are you gonna put that on me? Like that is some like. And so I tell him like, you're a big boy, you can answer for yourself. And he gets so mad, y'all. He's like, what? It sounds like, ooh, she made him angry. And like Emily and her start like you know. So then he says it again. If Alexis says it's okay, then I'll get it. And I was like, no, then you're not getting it. And he's like, really? I was like, then why'd you ask me? Like if you really are like, oh, Alexis said, then like if I say no, like why are you asking me then? So then as we're like going back and forth, like bickering, Emily's just mean dogging me the whole time. Like I was like, why you keep looking at me like that for? And he's like, babe, chill. Like, you're always like getting upset. Like, what if she just has like a face like you have? And I was like, don't try to compare me. Don't try to paint. But low key, I'm like, she cute. But I was just like, don't try to compare me. Don't compare me to nobody. So I start getting mad, and he's like, babe, like, why are you so angry? Like, are you hungry, baby? Like, do you want me to feed you? Is my baby hungry? Is my baby hungry? Oh, y'all. Me. So I was like, no, I'm not hungry. I actually, like, my hunger went away. Like, I'm disgusted now. He's like, disgusted? Disgusted about what? So as me and him are going back and forth, Junior and Mark come over to my way. And the whole time they're walking, I'm like, yeah, walk over here. Walk over here and do some stupid shit to me. Please. Please. I want to see him get crazy. Like, come over. But I wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, he's going to get crazy. He's not going to whoop their ass. He's going to whoop your ass, bitch. He's going to whoop your ass. ¿Qué te pasa? What's up with you? Like, you're not thinking right now, bitch. So as I walk over, me and him are arguing, right? But I'm like smiling. And he's like, what the smiling for? Did I say something funny? And I was like, no. And so they walk over and I roll down the window. He's like, why the on your window down? I was like, oh, I'm just trying to be polite. So Mark and Junior are like, oh, so you guys gonna be able to get us some stuff? Like right from the jump. And I was like, oh, did you say please and thank you? Whew, the way that man, boy, gripped my thigh. Ooh, it hurt so bad. And I couldn't help it. And I was like, ow, that hurt. And he's like, oh, sorry. And starts rubbing it. He's like, oh, my name's da-da-da-da. My name's da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Mark is like, oh, is this your homie? I was like, mm-hmm. Y'all, he was angry. And why was I acting stupid? I don't know. That day, I was wilding out. I was just being crazy. I was being reckless. I was being Jada. Like, for real. I was just like, I don't give a bitch. I don't give. So they're asking like, oh, are you guys gonna be able to get some stuff for us? And he's just looking over me like this, like he just stuck on stupid, just like to me. And I was like, they're talking to you. He's like, I don't care who's talking to me. What did you call me? Ooh. Now if he would have had it, I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. But he didn't, and he would anger me, you know. And I was just like, he treated me right, I would have been like fully, you know. I wouldn't have like popped off when I did. But anyway, so he just continued to look at me and I giggle, but I giggle out of like scaredness, y'all. Like, I'm not even lying. I wasn't giggling because I thought I was funny. Like, I was giggling because I was scared. Woof. And he's like, did I say something funny? And I was like, I wish you did. And he was like, keep it up. Mark and Junior think it's funny. They're like, ooh, ooh. I look over, Sam's laughing, but Emily's not. Emily's like now her face is confused. Now she's like, something wrong with this motherfucker. Like, and so I look over at Emily and I'm like, and I was like, I was just being funny. Ugh, bitch down so quick. He's like, yeah, that's what I thought. I look over at Emily again and she's like we were talking like in face code and she's probably like, bitch, you good? And I was like, no, bitch, I'm not. She's like, the f I thought y'all were playing, my bad. We weren't. So he says that and I was like, you know what, I take it back. He grabs my thigh and like pinches it super duper hard to the point where Junior's like, hey, yo, oh, be careful, she's gonna snap. Because I'm thickums now. Back in the day, bone, okay, whistle. So he was like, don't be telling me what to do with my girl. It was like, all right, I'm just saying, like, chill. He's like, so you guys be able to do that for me? And he looks over at me and then he's like, yeah, we'll do it for Emily. Sam's like, oh, and what about me? And he's like, oh, I guess you too. Trying to be funny. Sam's like laughing and Emily's just like turned off from it now. So he's holding onto my thigh and he's like, so what am I? And I'm like, my homie. And he pinches harder. He's like, so what am I? I was like, my homie. And he does that harder. Y'all, I wanted to pee myself right in the spot right there and then. And then he eventually stops because he's like, okay, she's not getting it. She's like the wrong answer. So then he gets the money from Sam, gets some money from Junior, and he's like, all right, we'll be back. So we pull out. And y'all, he's silent. He's silent. And I know he's mad. And I know he's just like fuming. But you know what? Jada was like, you want to play stupid? I'm gonna play stupider, because no. And there was times where I'm like, this is a person that I'm probably going to be with for a long time. You're not going nowhere, I'm not going nowhere. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We're gonna beat each other's ass? Then we beat it. Then like we do. What's gonna happen? Nothing. Naya. So we go to this spot, which is so crazy because it's no longer here no more. I swear, they keep building and building out here and I'm like, why? So many things are getting torn down. And even when my mom was here, like I was telling you guys last time, we were like going through the old spots and it's like, it's not here no more. Like, it's so freaking crazy. Makes me so sad. So we're going to this one spot and he's like, stay in here. I'm like, okay. So I stay in the car and I get a text message from Sam saying like, are you okay? And I ask her, I'm like, dude, do you honestly care? Like, if you were honestly scared for me, why would you let me leave with him? Like, if you really care. She says, yeah, you're right. Ha 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 ha. So I get annoyed with her. And I ask her, I'm like, hey, so like, who's the other people that were there? She's like, why? Why do you care? I was like, I want to know like who the other people are or what? She's like, why do you care? So we're going back and forth, going back and forth. So I'm like waiting in the car. He comes out and he tells me that they're not letting him use this certain thing. And I'm like, okay. He's like, what do you mean, okay? I was like, we don't got to get it. We can just be like, oh, it didn't work. We can just tell the truth. Like, oh, it didn't work. He's like, nah, they really wanted it. I'm like, so what? I don't give a what they wanted. I don't know why the you did it. He's like, then why didn't you say no then? If that's what it was, why the didn't you say no? Like, he gets pissed. I'm like, why does it have to be on me? I was like, and then you said, no, I'm gonna get it for Emily. So I mimic him and goes, boom. So my head goes, boom. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Y'all, my mouth was like burning. Instant taste of sangre. And so I get out of the car. He pulls me back and he was like, no, I'm tired of your attitude. Always talking to me like that. Like, I don't know who the you think I am. I ain't no dog. You treat me like a fucking dog. Remember his mom has that saying like, oh, you're such a dog, you're such a dog in the street. So it's such a triggering fucking thing for him too, where it's just like, I know that bitch probably compared you to being a fucking perro también way. Like, I was so mad. So he does that and he's gonna take off. He locks the door and I unlock it and we're going back and forth, and then he's just like, not even like this, right? He's like this, like like just hard, just boom boom boom, and we're like yelling and I'm like, don't touch me, like what's wrong with you? Like, I hate you, I can't stand you, I fucking hate you. The only reason why I put up with you is because I don't want to be alone. I fucking hate you, I hate you. And I'm just like screaming at him and he's just like boom boom, like hard, y'all. And some of them I blocked, some of them I moved, but some of them I was just like, I was like, yeah, you think you're all fucking bad because you hit me? I hate how you want to get loud and tough with me, but ain't nobody else you're loud with. And he just like he just boom again. I was like, yeah, you're a bitch just like your dad. Oh wait, you don't know your dad because your mom was a hoe. Boom. He just keeps whooping my ass, y'all. He was whooping my ass. I remember when his mom was trying to tell me that she was okay with being a Sancha. Oh, denial. So he finally pulls off and he's driving, he's human, scratching his head. That's how you really feel about me? And he just starts like punching his freaking stereo, punching. Why do guys do that? It's not mine, it's yours. Are you dumb? Like, oh. So he's just punching it, and I'm just like, and he's telling me, are you scared to die? Y'all already know that answer. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even know that we were up on the freeway. Okay, I didn't know we had made our way to the freeway because I was just so focused on like dodging and weaving the hits, and like, yeah, like I was hitting some of him back, but I wasn't even doing it con todo gana. I was doing it like halfway because I didn't have muscle. Okay, I didn't get muscle until I had to start carrying my kids on my hip. All right, in the car seat. My kids went with me everywhere, and that's where I started getting muscle. Ahora no tengo mucho, pero back in the day, I was a wee little lad, you know. But when I had my kids, I was like, bitch, my legs are pretty strong. I'm not gonna. Okay, anyway, side note. So when he was hitting me, some of them, I was hitting back at him too, and that's why he was getting mad too, because like I was hitting him back. Now I couldn't get him in the face because like he was driving, and I wasn't gonna try to get him to crash, right? But I was like hitting him back, you know, not as hard as he was hitting me, because I'm a girl and he a boy. So it was just like little baby ones. Like it was like, you know how you fight in your dreams? I see way. So it was like that. Well, while we were doing all that, I didn't notice that this mother went on the fucking way already. Side note, even the freeways have changed where I'm like, damn. So we're like, you know, I'm freaking fighting the demon in my sleep, and he's like, boom boom con toda gana. We're on the freeway, and so I'm like, are you scared to die? Tell me why I was all the way up here in 11D, and boom, brought me right back. And I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time. Make sure to give me a big thumbs up if you guys enjoy my story times. Fan members tell me like, Jade, I can't like your story times because it makes me sad about the story time. But did you watch it? Give it a thumbs up. And I want all of you guys to know that I'm okay. I'm okay, okay? I'm okay. I went through so much and you guys make me okay. You guys are there for me. You guys hear me out. And I love you guys so much. And just know I'm okay. I'm okay. And I love you so much. But if you do enjoy story times, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. It helps out the channel a lot. Leave a comment down below. It helps it out as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna have to go outside and like do some shadow boxing or stuff because I got myself hype all over again. Hype all over again. All right. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next story time. Bye. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Look how pretty it is. It reminds me, I love this color combination. So pretty. Look at that. Pretty. I love you guys. Bye. That's gonna be the title. Are you scared to die? I think the look came out beautiful. The palette is so pretty. My favorite shade would have to be this one right here, Waves All Day. I feel like it just made the look even more like beautiful. The color combination is absolutely gorgeous. I wish they would have came out with a mirror. For other mirror collectors, if they would have come out with a mirror of Stitch, it's over. Or even if they want to do like an ice cream cone, pretty. Put me on your marketing team that like comes up with all these like creations. I got you. I got you. We would come up with so many cute combinations. I'm just saying.